she is indeed the drama. Y'all was on here saying that she was pregnant and just making up those rumors, and I just knew that she wasn't. I never saw it. I don't know why people would speak on women's bodies like that. Like, it's clear that she was never pregnant. She said out of her mouth she wasn't pregnant. Like, y'all are crazy.
Cardi B has the internet going wild once again, and this time it's all about her stomach. She just dropped a video on TikTok that left everybody talking, looking like she had her belly stuffed with something. Now, this wouldn't be such a big deal if the streets weren't already buzzing with rumors that Cardi might be pregnant with her boyfriend Stefan Diggs' baby. The timing is suspicious because literally the same day she walked out of court, she hit post on this clip and boom, chaos instantly erupted online. Fans started zooming in, pausing frames, analyzing every single move like detectives because the clip didn't clear up anything. Instead of shutting down the gossip, Cardi just added more fuel to the fire. People were like, hold up, wait a minute. If she's showing us her stomach, then why didn't she actually show her stomach?
First of all, Cardi, we love you unapologetically. Second of all, it did not look like that when you walked in that courtroom. That bulk was not bulging at the top of that shirt. Third of all, you showed them cheeks, but not that belly, so I'm not a believer.
So do we think Cardi pregnant or not? Because sis put a whole lipofoam in her belly.
The whole thing left everybody confused. Was this proof that she's not pregnant or just another way of keeping people guessing? Some folks online are convinced Cardi has been playing with the public all along, making the pregnancy talk into a storyline that keeps her name trending nonstop. They feel like she's using this "is she or isn't she" mystery to control the narrative, especially while she's got legal drama hanging over her head.
Cardi is genuinely a sick and twisted individual. Her faking her pregnancy for the court case and like just to get people to like troll. I literally stan crazy people because like those are my intrusive thoughts, and like to watch other people like live that out is just like, honestly, what the fuck is wrong with that?
Others, though, think she's being straight up real, showing us that people are just making stuff up to tear her down.
I'm sorry, y'all, because I know y'all like to tussle, but we all saw what we saw when Cardi walked out the courtroom, right? In that white outfit, we all saw the same thing. Now, the question is, whose is it? That is the real gag.
The split in opinions is wild, and it's making the situation even more dramatic. But let me keep it real, I'm not convinced for a second. I'm not buying it 110%. The reason? Cardi still didn't show her actual bare belly. She didn't lift her shirt, she didn't turn to the side. She didn't do anything that would really shut down the rumors. All she did was flash her phone pad like that was supposed to be proof. And honestly, it wasn't convincing at all. If she really wanted to end the speculation, she could have shown her stomach plain and simple. But she didn't. What I saw wasn't a woman confidently shutting down the gossip. No, what I saw was somebody carefully covering up, making sure not to give too much away. And that's why people are still talking. To some, that video looked less like a clapback and more like a woman who still might be hiding a pregnancy. And let's not forget, the fact that she posted this right after leaving court makes the timing way too suspicious. It's almost like she wanted to distract everyone from the legal headlines with a brand new round of pregnancy drama. Now fans are left going in circles. Is she trolling? Is she hiding? Or is she really telling the truth and just playing with everyone's heads at the same time? One thing's for sure, Cardi knows how to keep people talking, and right now all eyes are still locked on her belly. Now listen, if Cardi had actually pulled that pillow, board, or whatever she was hiding under that outfit and revealed a completely flat stomach, I'd be the first to say, all right, she played us all. Game over. That would have been the mic drop moment, the proof everybody needed to see with their own eyes. But that's not what happened. Instead, she gave us a little tease, something that looked like a reveal. But in reality, she showed us everything and nothing at the exact same time. That's why I'm still not convinced. We all know how Cardi moves. She's famous for keeping that stomach snatched. And when she wants to show it off, she's not shy about it. So until I see that familiar flat stomach with no tricks, no covers, no quick edits, I'm not buying her little video performance. I'm sitting here like, okay sis, I'll believe it when you really show us, not before. But what about you guys? Do you feel like Cardi is out here faking this whole situation to keep everybody talking? Or do you think fans are just running with nothing and building drama out of thin air? Because right now, this is the biggest celebrity guessing game going. People are split down the middle, half saying she's trolling the internet for clout, the other half saying the world just won't let her live in peace. And while everybody is going back and forth about her belly, let's not forget what just went down in court. Cardi actually walked away with a huge win. She beat that civil suit that was hanging over her head. And let me tell you, this wasn't just some small-time case. This was a massive $24 million lawsuit filed by a security guard, and it had her name tangled up in headlines for months. Here's the backstory. The guard claimed that years ago when Cardi went to visit her OBGYN while she was pregnant with her first daughter, Couture, things allegedly went left. According to him, Cardi put hands on him during an incident at the office. The whole case was messy with wild accusations being thrown around, but in the end, the judge wasn't buying what the guard was selling. Cardi walked out the winner, case dismissed. So while she's out here dropping TikToks and keeping everybody guessing about her stomach, she's also quietly stacking up legal wins. But that's not stopping the internet from obsessing over whether or not she's hiding a baby bump behind the drama. And honestly, with the way this story keeps twisting, it feels like the mystery is only just getting started. This whole case played out like a straight-up circus act. And not the entertaining kind either, more like the messy kind that leaves you shaking your head. Let's start with the security guard's lawyer. Honestly, I don't even know how this man managed to get his license because the way he handled this case was embarrassing. People were online calling him a Timo lawyer, like he belonged on some late-night commercial instead of inside a courtroom. He came in unprepared, sloppy, and to be real, he gave Cardi's team a free win. Worst lawyer I've ever seen in action, hands down, no competition. And here's where it gets even crazier. The doctor whose office Cardi went to, her actual OBGYN, testified under oath that Cardi never touched the security guard. That's right, the doctor made it clear that the incident the guard described didn't happen. And it didn't stop there. The receptionist also took the stand and backed up Cardi, saying the same thing. Cardi never laid a hand on this man. But wait until you hear this part because it flips the story upside down. That same receptionist revealed that the security guard himself was the one who put his hands on her. Imagine that the man screaming about being assaulted was actually the one out here roughing people up. Once that came out, the whole courtroom vibe shifted. You could see the case crumbling in real time. And honestly, at that point, it was obvious this lawsuit was dead in the water. And let's be honest, if you're gonna come for a star like Cardi B with a $24 million lawsuit, you better come prepared with real evidence and a strong lawyer who knows what they're doing. This man came in with neither. The whole thing was doomed from the start, and it turned into nothing but a joke of a case. Even people who don't normally side with Cardi were saying, yeah, this doesn't add up. So when the verdict came down, Cardi walked away clean, and the security guard was left with nothing but embarrassment. And the way Cardi carried herself through it, she looked unbothered, like she already knew how this would play out. Meanwhile, the guard and his legal team just looked ridiculous. To me, the whole trial just confirmed what a lot of us already felt. Cardi B didn't hit that woman, didn't put hands on that man, and the story was twisted from the jump. Especially after watching the testimony, it's hard to believe the guard's version of events. This was just another attempt to drag her name, and it backfired big time. Now that the case is over though, people are saying Cardi might finally be free to focus on her personal life. And that brings us right back to the pregnancy rumors that won't quit, because while the lawsuit is done, the speculation around her stomach is just getting hotter.